Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Subnautica. This is episode 7 I believe. In the last episode we continued going back to the gassy 500 meter base off in, I want to say that direction. We fully explored that third base of theirs. Discovered that Marguerite brought back a Leviathan creature, and another Leviathan creature was following her and attacked the base, I guess. Either that or the Leviathan creature that she brought wasn't actually that injured as it was just pretending, and then it attacked the base. Either way, their base got destroyed. Obviously, from Bart's logs, we know that he managed to escape and make his way back to the island, but then died to this mysterious illness that I now seem to be infected with. As you can see there, I'm infected. So I'm not really sure what that's about. We also proceeded to... Well, off camera I changed the layout for my food, as you can see. Just refilled my food and hunger with these marble melons, that's why they're currently growing. I also off camera scouted out a base location, and I showed that off at the end of the last episode. It's quite a good location in my opinion. We have 3 biomes: the red grass, the creep vine, as well as the blue orb biome, which we discovered houses a very large blue snake hammerhead type creature, which seemed to be quite aggressive, but we did manage to escape from it. So my other plan was obviously to build a base down there, if you watched last episode, but that was just in case I liked the area, and since that creature is living down there, I've chosen to not build my base there, and I'm actually gonna build my base where that marker is. So, in between episodes, I decided to mess around with these exterior planters, or exterior grow beds, I think that's what they're called. Yep, exterior grow bed. They take 2 titanium, and they're used for suitable on land and underwater. And I think I've finally discovered why some of the plants that I have are green, and some of the plants that I have, so here's the green ones, and then some of the plants I have are purple. So I believe the green ones, like all the plants I've got here, have to be grown either indoors or on land. They can't be grown underwater. And all the purple ones have to be grown under the water. As you can see, we've got the membrane tree, the bush bulb, I think that's what it's called, the jelly shroom, and then we've got this brain coral. In fact, yeah, you can actually just hover over and see what it says. Pygmy bush bulb, membrane tree, jelly shroom, and brain coral. Wow, I managed to get all the names right. I've also, as you can see over here, got quite a few gel sacks. Now, I did not start off with this number of gel sacks, I've grown them. What I've discovered is if you knife it twice, 3 times breaks it, as you can see, and you get 3 seeds. You can just put in, and as you can see, it starts growing more. Well, if you knife it twice, pick it up, and replant it, you can knife it twice again, pick it up, replant it, and knife it twice again, and keep doing that until you have as many spores as you need. So I'm going to try and grab 2 more. Right, I forgot that thing was about to break. Need to grab 1 more. Put that one back up. So there you go. So now we have an entire planter of gel sacks, just from stemming from, I think this was originally 6 gel sacks that I had. And obviously we only had 3 left until like the first 3 I just chopped down a bunch. And then these ones I just experimented with, and that's how I discovered about the hit twice, then pick up and replant exploit, I want to call it. Now, I am slightly confused about the things like these table coral, they do not have a green or a purple border, and I don't seem to be able to plant these. So I wonder if that's why they don't have any colours. Maybe the coloured indicators show you how you can grow them. Maybe you can't grow these. So yeah, that was quite a long intro. Now actually getting on to what we will be doing in today's episode. My plan is, quite simply, build a base. I haven't really got much else planned. We could potentially head over to the Aurora, actually. Just remembered we did get the black box information that's apparently on the Aurora. So we could head over there. But I want to get this base set up. Before we do that, I did, off camera, go into the creepvine area just to try and get some more copper, because we are quite low. I couldn't really find much, but I did find these 2 creature eggs. I did find more creature eggs, but I only grabbed 2 of them just because it seems a bit pointless to have more than 2 if we're just going to get the same creature out of them. I did get quite a lot of stalker teeth though, which was quite nice. As you can see, didn't get much copper. It was definitely a good start for the moment. I have noticed we got this radio message, so I'm going to play that. Maybe that will also add to what will actually happen in today's episode. Not really sure.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Right.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So we have got that live pod that we probably will actually do now, I feel like. That's 500 meters down and it's away from the Aurora. So I'm gonna equip my rebreather. Don't really need that if we're going away from the Aurora. And we'll head over to here now, once I repair the Seamoth. Oh. I don't think we've been to this biome yet. What is this? Are these rubies? No, blood oil. Blood vine. Interesting. Maybe processed into benzene. Oh, that's cool. Contains blood vine seed. Oh, so we can probably plant these down. What's this? Oh, it's a spinefish. We found one of those in the last episode. What's this? Oh, that's a gold thing. We haven't got the correct tool for that, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so there is actually rubies down here, as well as some more of this green uraninite. I will grab quite a few of these rubies just because we don't actually have that many. Don't really want to stray too far from my vehicle, but there is some weird looking mushrooms. What's this? Ghostweed? Did we get anything from that? We did. Deep shrooms. Okay. Let's grab a few of these. Can we knife these ones and not blow up? Nope, they do blow up. But we did just get a bunch of spores. Probably means we can plant these as well. Try not to get hit by the explosion, but oh well. let's head back to the sea moth. We are 100 meters away. I am a bit weary of this area, especially after the last episode in a biome that I considered mostly safe, other than the crab squids. Road cradle. We've seen one of these before, apparently. We have got a seed for it. Go on, check out the power cell. What was I saying? Right, yeah. An area that was like this with the blue orbs, I thought that area was mostly safe. Okay, yeah, other than the crab squids, which is the same with this biome. This biome also has the electrical eels. That's kind of cool. And of course the warpers. But then out of nowhere, that big blue snake thing, or eel, I guess is a better term. Hammerhead eel. That's what we'll call it. A hammerhead eel. That kind of appeared out of nowhere and attacked us. Did we scan one of these in the other biome? No. Okay, this is an amp eel. Doesn't seem to mind that I'm next to it, so... Ow. It did just whip me, never mind. Maybe they don't attack, they just don't like things going near them. Or maybe if you get too close you get electrocuted, that would make more sense. What's this thing? This thing's just been attacking a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's one of those biters. Ooh. What's this? Appears to be a massive cave.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Oh, so this is another area to the green misty area. Some new fish. Don't think I've seen these. Okay, so that's the thing that we saw twice last episode. Both in the same green area, as well as also in the blue orb area. There's a new crab thing which looks even more terrifying. What's this? A blood crawler. Great. Because I hated the crabs so much, they've made them even scarier. Let's not crash. There we go. Nice to avoid it. I don't really know if I want to be exploring this area, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What's this? Oh, I think this is nickel, isn't it? Yes. There's a lot of sandstone in here as well. More rubies, we'll take them. This area is quite nice to look at, actually. Just obviously, I know there's the big hammerhead eel. I think that's what I was just calling it. This... That sounds pretty close. Yeah, look, there it is. Wow. What was I gonna say? This green smoke doesn't seem to be as deep as the last few that we encountered. Don't think we'll need all these seeds, actually. We'll keep 4. Just picked up a bunch. There we go. Where's my sea moth? There it is. What I'll actually do is I can put some of the stuff in the storage, can't I? I don't have any first aid kits, so that's kind of worrying. If I put 2 seeds in there, we'll always be able to grow some more. I'll put the crystalline sulfur in there as well. Grab food and water. And then put the rubies in. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can't see that thing. This music is very loud. I don't even know what this crystalline sulfur stuff is actually used for. I just know if it's in this green gas that you take damage from, it's evidently going to be hard to get, so if I can get as much of it as I can. Where's the big... So these like smaller versions of that big thing? I wouldn't say so, they look quite different. It's kind of risky, but I want to scan this. Okay, so we are being attacked by these... What's this? River Prowler. Where's the big boy? Coming towards me. Of course. Let's just get him. Where is it? Where am I? Right. Okay, so these things do 15 damage to my sea moth, so that's not really that big of a deal. But I take it if that big one tries to attack me, I might take quite a lot more damage. More of the crystalline sulfur here. I'd be very careful not to touch the gas, just because that does a lot of damage to me. And I didn't bring any first aid kits with me. So once I get low, I need to basically just leave. I can't risk being in this area. I don't know if I want to try and grab this one. Okay, managed to do it. Good. Then again, there's actually quite a lot of this stuff. So it can't be that hard to get, because I can just like dip down slightly and grab it without even taking damage. Don't know if I'm meant to be able to do that, but I can. Why is it going towards my sea moth? Okay, I think it's just roaming around, it's not actually after me. Kind of surprised there's no like shale around this area, it's just a bunch of sandstone. My inventory's full. Right. Let's just eat that. We have a Reginald in here, so I'll grab that. I will hold off from using it. I'll just put this back in there. Whoa, hello. Okay, so they can jump even higher. Great. There's some more nickel over there. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. And do that, just because then they're both back up to full. Grab this nickel. I'll grab this ruby. I'll just look around this area a bit more. What's this? Do I want to go down? I have to be careful because my crush depth is getting pretty close, and also I don't know if there's any more of these big eel things. Ooh, what is that? Yeah, there could be more of those eels in this area. Oh, there's alien stuff! Leviathan skeleton remains. Yeah, there's an alien columns over here. Oh, interesting. There's a big building.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yeah. Appears to have, yes.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within. Interior walls in
Oh,
this
we've got
section
ion
are
cubes.
substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Integrating new PDA data.
Wow. Oh. Containment facility constructed in a volcanic region at depth of 1.4 kilometers. Wow. We are in an alien area, and I just used my only tablet I had on me. Nothing in here. So hopefully we don't need. What if I just hit spinefish? Can I like work my way under? I can. I don't know if I'm meant to have this in here, but oh well. Rib cage. An egg. Wow. Ray specimen. There you go. What's this? I haven't seen that one yet. And what's that? Oh, crashed. Another data terminal. Whoa.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Anchor system buckling, facility sinking, collision with sea floor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7, Leviathan eggs. Immediate species destruction protocol. Ah. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries, planet quarantine protocol initiated. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. Oh, so this is where the disease got out. Oh no, there's so many ion cubes. Right, we've got deep shrooms. So I don't think I'm gonna need this many. We can always grow more should we need some. Yeah, so what's this thing? Just skeletal remains. Vast predator housed within an ancient artificial habitat. Was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Ah, when the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or was killed on the spot. Wow. Based on what I read from the other terminal we just got, they initiated something to kill all the specimens. They had only one escape, so I take it this thing
Welcome
was killed
aboard,
on the
Captain.
spot. So that's kind of a shame.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
What is going on here? Ooh. It's a warper. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Phase technology, so that's how it's able to teleport. Oh, so these are hunters slash killers. So is this the thing that I got that weird creepy message from? Because there's quite a lot of them, and then they used to just not bother with me, now they keep attacking me for some reason. So, are these the things that are now hunting me down?
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
What?
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection is spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Right. Oh. Okay, so now we have the glowing green stuff all over my body. Gradual immune system failure, green skin lesions, and flu-like symptoms. Unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Complete shutdown of executive function. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Right. Expert driving by me, as you can tell. I'm gonna have to get out before I break this thing myself. Right. So I believe that's everything then. We have to go down here. Got a bit worried then for a second, thought I couldn't get this back out. Oh, there's another ion cube in here. Right, so I think we got everything. So yeah, it's the green area was actually what we were looking for. So look, now there's a bunch of warpers around here. So I think that is what it is. So, oh, this is the arm that broke. From the look of it. It actually looks like quite a lot of the arms broke. Wow. So I feel like the big ghost-like looking eel hammerhead. What were we calling it? Hammerhead eel. It looks like, since that's the only large looking creature, unless it was this thing. What is this thing? Ah, I'm taking damage. Why? It's just really hot, okay. Did we already scan this? So it has arms. That's about it. The rest of it just doesn't exist, apparently. So unless this thing attacked the alien facility... Scan data... Oh, this is alien data. Won't be here. No, this is just all the other stuff. That's the planet. Fauna deceased. This? No. This? No. This one? No. This one? This one! Sea dragon skeleton! The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan class predator. Ooh, so this was a sea dragon. Interesting. Head trauma. There is a clear evidence of a massive physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe the ghost, like the hammerhead eel-looking ghost thing, I was thinking that maybe attacked the facility, but no, this thing attacked the facility. Interesting. I don't personally see any head trauma, but sure. Age. Something in their environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. Right. Oh, that's why I was taking damage. It's 72 degrees Celsius here. Wow. So yeah, this poor creature attacked that facility and died on the spot. That's a scanner. I wonder why. There was one other thing I wanted to look at. Wait, what are these? Oh, table coral. Interesting. Yeah, I want to look at this thing. What is this? This area is quite nice. We have to be very careful though, we're getting close to the crushed depth. Giant cove tree. A vast tree encountered in a deep cove, and the only one of its kind encountered on the planet. The tree is surrounded by rays grazing on its pink outer leaves. I mean, if you want to call those leaves, sure. Bark. A hardy, fast-growing bark covers the outside of the tree. Minuscule organisms inhabit the notches in the surface. Ghost Leviathan eggs. What's that? I'm guessing these things? The tree's branches are warped around a number of maturing eggs belonging to the species designated Ghost Leviathan. This tree appears to be an ancient nesting ground. The eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow them as they await the right conditions to hatch. Oh, yes, look at this. Wow. Okay. We scanned one of these before, haven't we? Like, I can actually see the insides of it. That's kind of cool. So what's a Ghost Leviathan? Is that the hammerhead eel thing? That's where we came. What's over here? Oh, we're about to get crushed. Let's go up a bit. You good? Again, I can't go too far down because we can only go 900 meters before the seamouth starts to implode. Obviously, we don't want that.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, so this goes even further down. We'll explore. I was going to say on foot, but it's more like on sea glide. Oh. Ow. It's okay, so this area is very hot. There is some fish here. I think I'm going to drop the lead. We have quite a lot of lead. I want to try and, where did the fish go? There. Red eye. And what's this? Magmarang, is that what it said? Yes, Magmarang and red eye. I'll scan these. Oh, that's the lead I dropped. What's that? Oh, it's the thing we saw in the research facility. A lava. I don't want to stay here, obviously, because we haven't got any form of healing. We don't have any first aid kits, so we can't really get ourselves back up to full. I'll scan these two once we get back to the surface, because I think we can just drop them back out and then scan them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yes, that's the that's like a lava area, which is kind of cool. We're gonna have to come back later, I assume. Maybe we can get another upgrade to our Seamoth that we haven't unlocked yet. Typical me hitting stuff. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna. This was only meant to be a short adventure, just to get a life pod, and we've gone quite far. I'm actually gonna save, because I realised I haven't actually saved in a while. There we go. So we found one of the alien facilities though. That's kind of cool. Do we have any inventory space? We have none. Right. I think it was up here. Yeah. I'm trying not to use my lights, just because that'll use more power. Obviously we do have solar chargers, but obviously can't really use them when we're in a cave. And not near the surface. So we have kind of gone on this massive adventure, which wasn't the main goal of today's episode. We were meant to be building a base. Where's the big thingy? There it is. There's the hammerhead eel thing. I just hear a lot of like screaming. Oh, they're eating fish, that's what's going on. Do I want to try and scan this thing? I mean, it's really scary, but it looks really cool. I mean, look at it. It just ate a Reginald in front of me. It doesn't seem to be wanting to attack me, unlike the other two, the other one that I found. Well, the other one I didn't really get. One of them I didn't get close to. The other one seemed very aggressive. Oh, it seems to not like me following it. But that's kind of interesting though. It attacked me once I was getting close enough to it for a long period of time. It didn't just like dive straight for me. Ghost Leviathan Juvenile. Okay, it seems to want me now. Emergency procedures, get back to the not life pod. Well, that is a plan. Where's my sea moth? Oh, it's attacking it. No, don't do that. So the hammerhead eel's called a ghost leviathan. That's kind of cool. I kind of would have thought they'd be more aggressive. And these little, like, what are they called? River prowlers? They seem more aggressive than this thing. But then again, yeah, look at this. This one just swam at me from like 5 miles away. Was that after me? Oh no, it's not. It was just swimming. But look at that. It's like already after me again after it just attacked me. I'm actually going to read, what was that scan actually say? I'm going to read that. It would be, not under this, not under flora. Leviathans, ghost Leviathan. Am I taking damage? Yes. Can you not? There we go. Right. This large predator has adapted to live in deep waters and dark cave systems, attacking anything and everything in its quest to grow larger. Well, I don't agree with that, because that thing just only attacked me if I got too close to it for a long period of time. But, maybe that's just my experience, maybe it just didn't realise I was there. Let's actually read the rest of it. Torso. Soft outer membrane and elongated body enable superior navigation in tight cave environments. Displays some similarities to other eel-like predators. See, it is an eel in the area. However, the ghost leviathan... No, I won't. The other... where was I? I've completely lost. However, ghost leviathan has covered the electrical prongs on its inner torso with a taut, transparent membrane which delivers superior maneuverability. Sure. Assessment is to avoid it. It doesn't really seem to be that interested in me. In its juvenile state, this leviathan feeds on larger herbivores and unfortunate members of its own species. Oh. Bit mean. They display a remarkable rate of growth which shows no signs of stopping, suggesting that they must abandon their hatching grounds before they grow too large and make for more open waters. Yeah, because that was only a juvenile. So I'm wondering if the one that we encountered at the end of last episode, because that was just out in the open. That wasn't in a cave. So I wonder if that one's maybe an adult. Just hit more fish. I like this music. I don't know where the life pod is. Over there. Oh. So look there, this one. This one's more out in the open. So is this one like an adult then? Is it more aggressive? More aggressive then? The camera angle's not very happy. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, that almost one-shot my thing. Did 50% of the, almost 50% of the health. We're running. Yeah, look at that. That must be like an older one. That looks bigger. Wow. It appears to have left me alone. That thing's huge. So that must be an older version that's had to leave the cave because of its size. I don't want to scan that one because that one seems to be a lot more aggressive. Oh, there's a crab squid all the way up here. Interesting. Right. Where did all these spadefish come from? Another one of these vents with this glowing peeper.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I don't think I'm that desperate for food. I can probably get back to my life pod. Yeah, look at that. We're already back up to full power before we even reached the moon pool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Food and water. I'm gonna quickly go put all the resources away and restock on food and water. But unfortunately, I'm gonna actually have to end this episode here. We went on a completely random adventure that I wasn't even planning on going on. It was definitely a worthwhile one. We found one of the alien facilities. Hopefully tomorrow's episode we will actually get to, not tomorrow's episode, the next episode, whenever that may be. Hopefully we'll actually get to build a base in that episode. If not, the only other thing I can think of is maybe we get another live pod or something from this radio. In fact, we'll play it now. It's just another alien thing. Okay. So tomorrow, the next episode, we will either build a base at our marker over there, or we will be heading off to the Aurora and exploring that, because that's definitely something we have to be doing soon, apparently, in order to get the black box data. Right. So I'm going to end the episode here. Just got some marble melons and I grabbed one of the health kits. I'll put away these resources. In the next episode we will either build a base over at our beacon over there, or we will be exploring the Aurora, or potentially both. Depends on how quickly the base building goes or how quickly the Aurora exploration goes. So if you did end up enjoying today's episode, please feel free to give it a like, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a ton, and I will see you all in the next one.